I know what you're thinking. You feel that you have made everything perfect. Your Instagram bio, your content strategy, everything is all set. But now, when you have started building your page, you are doubtful. You don't know how are you going to stand out in the crowd. Hi, I'm Swati and welcome back to my series BizMom Business Setup, where I share with you step-by-step instructions on how you can set up your business online as a mom. When you begin working on social media, you suddenly see so many posts out there that look very professional, very on brand. But you as a mom starting out cannot afford that. You cannot pay a lot of money to a marketing agency or a designer. And that's when you get stuck. You think if it's not perfect, you will not be able to build a brand that looks like you. I thought exactly the same thing. When I started, I did not have the kind of financial support to even buy Canva Pro. I used to create my content designs in freebies or in Photoshop, which used to take a lot of time. You want to build something that feels professional and you don't have the money to spare for a marketing agency. You want to use a freebie like Canva, but when you open it up, everything feels so confusing. Don't worry, I was at the same place that you are. But slowly and steadily, I learned how I could create a solid brand image that looks like me on free softwares like Canva. In this video, I'm going to walk you through all the steps that I take when any mom joins my community at the BizMom Club. Grab your notebook and pen and let's get started. This video is about brand identity. So before we begin, it's very essential you know what it is. Brand identity is not only the logos or looking like an influencer. It is creating a vibe online through your content that relates to who you are. Think about it this way. When somebody lands onto your page and your first impression is what they see on the profile, the way you have placed your content, the colors that you have used, or the fonts that you have used in your content. When they land on your page, it should tell a story. They should feel something. So tell me, what do you want your audience to feel? Do you want them to feel warmth, calm, clarity, or excitement, or boldness? Because that is the feeling they will remember whenever they come to your page. When I started building my page, the BizMom Club, I started with random colors and fonts. My every post had a different kind of color and a different kind of theme. It looked like a colorful feed. But slowly I realized having brand colors will help people to remember that these posts are mine. It will give my feed consistency and will connect me to my audience. But how do you do that? But choosing brand colors is a very delicate affair. Now let me help you choose your brand colors step by step. The first thing that you have to do is to understand how do you want to make your audience feel. So you want to make them feel calm, you want to make them feel excited, do you want to make them feel feminine? You should know exactly what you want your audience to feel when they come to your page. Once you have decided that, now search for colors that connect with you. So how do you do that? You just go to your wardrobe or you look around your house and find those colors. The third thing that you have to do to connect how you want the audience to feel with your values. So my value that I want to give through my content is empowerment, and I want my audience to feel calm when they come into my page. So that is why I have chosen navy blue as one of the colors. Once you have identified basic colors that you would like, can be 6 or 7 colors, that's okay. After that, you can now shortlist your brand colors. You don't need 6 or 7 colors in your brand. You just need 3 colors. One is your main brand color. It is a dark color. One color that complements it, that is lighter. So that will be a second color. And a third color you can use for accents that complement both your first and the second color. You can do all this in Canva as well. And if you want, you can download the short worksheet that is given in the description below. that will give you the steps how to create your brand colors through Canva. A lot of people think their brand or their business is not established until they have a logo. But let me tell you, a logo is not the most important thing. Oftentimes, I see so many moms do not start because they don't have the right logo. But when you are building your business online, your face and your name is the only logo you need. When I started building my personal brand, I did not have a logo. I just used my name and my face, and that was sufficient. And this works because the audience wants to see what's behind the brand. Your face, your voice, and your vibe. If you still feel you can easily do that in Canva, you just need to pick up a pretty font and use that as your logo. You can use your own face as a logo in your content. This can easily be done in Canva, and if you want, you can download the worksheet that is given in the description below. I have stated step-by-step instruction on how you can create your name as a logo or your picture as a logo in Canva. A very important part of brand identity is the fonts that you use. The fonts are like your handwriting. And your handwriting doesn't change often. Initially, I did not find this relevant. I realized having the same font in all my content actually was building trust. Picking up a font combo should not take long. There are only two things that you have to make sure. One, it should be readable. So don't pick a font that is too tacky and cannot be read in a glance. And second, it should match the energy of the brand colors. So if your vibe is soft and emotional, you will not use strong, bold fonts. You will use softer fonts that are more in cursive. It is also advisable to use two types of fonts, one type for your headings and one for your body text. And use them consistently all through your content, be it a video, a post or a carousel. Choosing the font and using them as a Canva brand kit saves a lot of time. If you want to know how to use a Canva brand kit, you can go down to the description below and download my Canva worksheet, where I share step by step how you can create your own brand kit in Canva. I hope this video helped you in creating your brand identity from the scratch. But there is something else that is very important that I wish somebody in the beginning would have let me know, that your brand will change, and that's okay. The initial colors, the initial fonts, they might not stay the same. As you grow and as you evolve your business, you would want to experiment new things and see what's working. Sometimes you even change your direction, and with that change of direction, your logo, your colors, your font, your brand identity will change. So if you feel after some time you need to do those changes, don't hesitate. All good brands go through makeovers. Yours should too. I didn't need a designer to build my brand identity. Neither do you. You just need three things: clarity of what you are, a plan of how you will create it, and showing up consistently for your brand to create that identity. And if you feel that you need some support, you could always join our community at the bizmomclub. I have been training and supporting mothers for free to build businesses around beauty and wellness on social media. So if you're doubting and don't know where to start, you can come to the bizmomclub, join our online community, and learn how to build a business from scratch. And don't forget to subscribe, because in the next video, we are going to talk about how to create a campaign and how to run it efficiently as a busy mom. All of this seems so overwhelming, and I'm sure it feels scary. But in the end, I know you got this.